Hey everyone, Jay Cottrell here with eXp Realty here in the Tri-Cities. It's Monday, which means it's time for another edition of Real Estate Talk with Jay. So today is going to hopefully be short and sweet for you. I want to give you a quick overview of the last week's statistics and give you a little bit of preview of what's going to be coming out later this week. And I'm sorry I did not get out the monthly market video last week because Josh and I decided to collaborate on another quarter end update. So we're going to be doing that here shortly and have it to you by the end of the week. So this one is just going to get quick and to the point. What do you say we go ahead and get into it? Okay, so we will start out with new listings. So as you can see, new listings is still hovering above the year-to-date average for weekly numbers, but it's all over the place, so there's no real trend line that we can show there. However, I did add a trend line to show you that our active listing count is still continuing its slow but steady increase on a week after week basis, and I think you'll see that on the monthly numbers as well. But we are starting to see but are seeing that continued increase in the number of homes for sale in our area, albeit a very slow and steady increase. So that slow increase in the number of listings has because it's been a slow increase, it has not resulted in any drop in list prices. You can see list prices, the median list price is holding fairly steady, well above the year-to-date average, which means it's above where we started out the year at. Now, so that slow but steady increase in the number of listings is a result of slowing sales. As you can see by the trend lines on the next two graphics, that the number of pending listings or homes going under contract on a weekly basis has been trending down over the last several weeks, as well as the number of closed listings has been trending down, but those have just been trending down towards the year-to-date average, so they're no longer above the year-to-date average, which is what we would expect as we've been transitioning into fall, and especially as we get closer to November, December, which is typically the slower part of the sales throughout the year. We have also seen a dip in both the median and average sales prices, but that's just over the past week, so not much to make of that. Overall, the trend line, there has not been a negative trend line on sales prices, either the median or the average. We are still up on a year-to-year basis, but maybe month to month, we might start seeing some slowdown here towards the end of the year, which means we might end up just slightly above last year's prices as we move in towards the 2024. Something else that has not really seen much difference is price reductions. Still about the same share of both active listings and sold listings have experienced a price reduction. That price reduction is about the same, a slight increase this week, but about where we've seen it over the last several months, as well as that list price to sales price ratio is still hovering really close to 100%. So to put a little bit of this in perspective for you, I'll show you some things that I'm going to show you later on this week in a much larger video that gives you the third quarter update. But let's look at active listings. So while that trend line has been moving slightly up over the past several weeks and months, you can see it's not much higher than where we started out the year. It's higher than 2021 and 2022, but it's still below 2020 and 2019, and still well below what would be considered a balanced market. So we are still in a very deep seller's market without any change in sight, really. I mean, like I said, that slow but steady increase could be wiped away with a interest rate drop, which would bring many more buyers out of the market to purchase, and then we start seeing that trend line go down. So while it has been going up, we are still nowhere close to what we would need to be considered a balanced market. So if we look at sold listings, you can see that so far this year we started out trending right along the previous 2 years. We have since deviated from that, and the number of sales is actually below any of the previous 4 years by a pretty decent margin. So sales are slowing down, and again, that's what's causing the increase in buildup of inventory, not the amount of new homes coming on the market, not the amount of new construction coming on the market, simply that there are fewer buyers out buying. All right, so as promised, I'm going to end right there. A short and sweet video this week, give you an update of where we are on a weekly basis, a little bit preview of the video that's going to come out later this week that Josh and I are collaborating on with a both month end and quarter end update on the local real estate and mortgage markets. And once again, I'm Jay Cottrell with eXp Realty. If you or anyone you know is looking to buy a home, sell a home, purchase property of any kind, or sell property of any kind, I would love the chance to sit down and meet with you, show you my systems to see if I would be a good fit for helping you with that. And also, if you have not already liked or subscribed to my page or my YouTube channel, please do so. The statistics still show me that there are plenty of people watching these videos that are not actually members or subscribers to my YouTube channel. So please go ahead, do me that extra favor. That would do that. That would help grow this content, get it out there in front of more people, which I feel like would be a real benefit to people in our local real estate market. So that's it for this week. We'll see you next week.